Is this what brain rot feels like?
Hello, how are you doing today, Mr. Corpse?
Oh, hello,
Hello.
Thordan. I
Oh
know you got a
wow.
mic, my friend. Oh,
Hello,
yes, my
hello,
friend.
my
Hello,
friend.
hello, my
Hello.
friend. How are you?
I'm great.
Oh, very good, my
We're
friend.
doing
Very
good.
good.
We're going to
Good,
win the
good,
game
very
today.
good.
Okay. 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 I'm so glad
Okay,
that we
my
can
friend.
all
Good
come
way.
together, my Indian brethren. You know. Is he
Good
down?
shit, brother. Good
Very good.
shit.
Very good, guy. Very good. I also want the kill. Okay. Don't be stingy, guys. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Be generous. Okay. We'll all run the team together. Okay. Okay. Oh my God. Okay.
Why don't you scout first? Why just
That's what I
open the
was.
door?
Shut
What
up.
is
Shut up. Shut your mouth.
they fighting in the zone?
What? Oh.
I'm I it. Shit. Don't take that portal. Oh
Oh
shit.
my
Oh
God.
shit. The
Oh
moment would you take the portal?
no. You.
Oh shit.
Oh my.
Hey everyone, Thordan Smash here, and the big question on everyone's mind is Apex Legends making a resurgence, or is it continuing to see player decline? And well, the answer isn't so black and white, and we're going to go over exactly what's going on with the state of Apex Legends and why there will be a revival, but we're going to have to wait a little while on that. We're also going to go ahead and give out one of the mythic R301 skins. All you got to do is like, comment, subscribe. You guys know the drill. Without further ado, let's jump into today's topic. So there has been a lot of talk about whether or not Apex Legends is dying, and you can make a lot of points that yeah, it is, and then you could also make a lot of points that no, it is not. Now, there are some key things to go over with this. It was pointed out by Hypermist the other day that the player count is indeed dropping compared to where it was last year at the last anniversary event. It is 64% lower than the season 16 anniversary. However, and that is compared to last year, it's basically a 52% player count drop. Now, there is the opposite side of the coin. As Gert points out right here, it hit its peak on Saturday, which was the highest player count of the season today, and it almost beat season 23, which is a little, interesting that, well, that is true. There are a lot of players hopping on. Season 23 wasn't a high point of the game either. However, having 125,000 players on Steam is actually a pretty huge accomplishment for any game. Most games never see that to begin with. So Apex Legends is in a weird state where, yes, it is still one of the most popular battle royale games out there, but you're absolutely in denial if you do not look at it as a situation of it has not reached the highs that it did in between maybe, I don't know, season 6 or 5 in between season 13 or 14. Those were some of the highest player counts that we had ever seen, and it hasn't really recaptured that. And the question is, well, what exactly is the plan for Respawn? And the big one is, and it gets me pretty hyped, is Apex Legends 2. As it has been said, Apex Legends isn't doing the business for EA, so it's making Apex Legends 2 to come out after Battlefield. And there's a couple reasons for this, and it very well is probably going to be the thing that actually rejuvenates the game. Andrew Wilson, who is the CEO of EA, said, as we think about Apex today, I really think about the development happening across 3 core vectors. The first is how do we continue to support the incredible community with quality of life, anti-cheating, all the things that make the core experience great. And as we continue to try and test and develop more and great content for that community, and I would say we have seen some progress in that, but probably not as much as we would have liked. And it's good that he actually acknowledges that. I know I bash EA a lot, and this is going to be a video where, I take a couple shots at them. I'm not going to move away from that, but it is nice to say, hey, yeah, we haven't been doing as much as we should have. It is kind of important to go over that with season 24. There were some cool changes. The meta has been completely reworked to a Call of Duty faster time to kill. The assault classes saw major buffs across the board. That being said, they are doing some odd stuff, like charging for the Legend Pass, which is 1,000 Apex coins. It's the most EA move that, well, EA could have made. I think the biggest problem is, well, it may be an anniversary event. They didn't add in a lot of new content for the season in terms of stuff to go ahead and explore. There's been no map changes. We won't be getting something until season 25 with Olympus. Of course, there was, again, no new legend. Sparrow, as Artemis has been pointed out, is the new version of that. Euro said isn't going to be coming until around season 25 as well. And the biggest hit was a lot of people got excited for the fact that it looked like we were going to be getting arenas mode, or at least a reworked version of that, but that's not also coming down until later down the line. It was kind of a shame that in the trailer they showed an arena and, well, it just never came to fruition. So Andrew Wilson is right. They are doing some big changes like the TTK and others. They just aren't adding in a lot of other stuff for us to experience alongside that or test out on a new map. It was interesting though, they did actually buff the knockdown shields, in case you didn't know. Everything's been put up to about 100 to 150 HP. So just in case you didn't notice that, and I will give them credit, Ashe is really fun to play this season. If you hadn't had a chance, definitely try her out. His Watson actually has a pretty interesting take where he says, give every character Ashe's dash, but on a 15-second to 20-second cooldown, which I don't know, maybe that could actually work really well. But it's clear that at least EA and Respawn are aware of this. They actually once again had a quote from Andrew Wilson where he said, Apex is probably one of the great new launches in our industry over the last decade and has been loved by that core cohort, and we've had over 200 million people play the game. However, the trajectory of the business of that franchise has not been headed in the direction that we have wanted for some time. We've been trying, tuning, and testing many things in the context of the ongoing support of the community. So this is actually a very interesting take, and again, it's nice to see that he's actually taking some responsibility, or at least aware of the issues. Because yes, the game is absolutely fantastic, and it was one of the biggest launches of all time, had a huge player base, and continues to still have a pretty healthy player base. And it's important to note that he also realizes it's not going in a good direction, which a lot of players and myself have said for a very long time. And the number one way to go ahead and fix and solve a lot of these issues is to go ahead and take accountability in the shortfalls. And by going ahead and actually working on an Apex Legends 2, which has been talked about, is going to be the big thing that changes Apex Legends for the future. Wilson said it's working on a major update to the game, what he called Apex Legends 2.0, and he doesn't want it to release on top of the next Battlefield, so it will not be coming out until probably EA's 2027 fiscal year ending March 2027. He went on to say, we do believe there will be a time when we need to do more meaningful update on Apex as a broad game experience, and the team is diligently working on that. You should imagine we probably won't drop that on top of a Battlefield launch, and so from a timing standpoint, our thinking right now is that would exist post-Battlefield, which is fantastic. It means that the Respawn team is already working on it. We have new Legends coming up, we have new map changes, and along with that, the team behind Respawn and Apex Legends is going to be working on a new version of the game, which hopefully fixes a lot of the bugs, issues, and allows them to streamline content to make it release more quickly. All that being said, we're gonna go ahead and jump into community clips now. Don't forget to submit your own on Thordan Smash on Twitter, but without further ado, let's roll the clips.
Cavo, te casa fucking book! Holy shit!
Let me know down below, what are your guys' thoughts on the state of Apex Legends? Do you think it is thriving, or do you think that Respawn/EA need to do a little bit more work? Also, don't forget to check out this video right here by my editor Novell, who does amazing Apex Legends content. And until next time, everyone, keep slaying the aliens. I'll see you out there.